convinced that the men of this world hate women. Like, how is there a group of 70,000 men on Telegram chatting and plotting on how to harm women, specifically through the R word? This is nuts and crazy. First of all, when do you get the time to even be sitting there chatting and plotting with men on how to harm women? Secondly, it's just like, this is very scary, and I think us women need a group. We need a group as well. A group on how to protect ourselves and exchange our ideas and our thoughts and our methods, because this is wild. The men were from all over the world, different countries, 70,000. 70,000. That's a lot of men just in one group chat plotting. It's nuts to me. And I don't understand why men hate women so bad.
I don't know if I'm sit down and drink this.
You come from women.
Man, you better not sit down and drink
What
that.
is it in your mind?
I'm
like,
trying.
it's sick. It's sick. And it's scary. And I need all of my women to be protected.
Zechariah 14 verse 2 in the NLT. It says, I will gather all the nations to fight against Jerusalem. The city will be taken, the houses looted, and the women raped. Half the population will be taken into captivity, and the rest will be left among the ruins of the city. Kahala Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well. Shalom to those like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. And shalom to those very, very, very few sincere sisters, right, that's really taking heed and getting in order in these last days. To you all, say shalom. Right, no brother, I'm one coming to the video load when it's edifying, right? And going into a video that I just seen on Instagram, and it made me reflect on the last video that went viral, and the lady was saying that a lot of Edomites, so-called white men, were pretty much gathering together from it was around December the 12th, I think, I'm not sure, but all up until inauguration on trying to round up women, mainly black women, right? So yes, women are on the hit list, just like how when it comes to these upper elites, serving the prophets on the hit list. Hey, you women are on the hit list, man, and these Edomites, you know, they ready to get rid of y'all. They ready to do whatever they want to do with y'all, man. You know, that's how a lot of women gonna receive their judgment from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, right? I'm gonna play this clip, and I'm gonna also put the clip at the end of the video, just in case you want to screen record it or record it for a lesson as well, right? Man, it's funny too, man. It's very funny how Keisha is talking. I want to say this. Look how America is ran. It's based off of women. Women pretty much run this country. And look at America. This shit is in shits, man. You know, the women ain't women no more. Every time you look up, a bitch asking you for some shit, right? Like it's like these women are really just overgrown kids, man. They need help. You know, they want you to do this and the third, jump through all these loops for some used up pussy, man. Like nobody don't want that. You know, they want a man to jump through all these loops, put the man through all this hell, and they think nothing is gonna come back to bite them in the ass, man. Right? Hey, karma always comes back around. We already know that, man. Right? So, hey, we in that time it's judgment, like we already stated. Hey, January, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the W12. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, it's finna get real, man. It's finna be like a time like never before. You know, so yes, you have, it says 70,000 men on Telegram plotting against women, right? Because we understand the book of Isaiah 4:1, right? We understand it's gonna be like a time like never before, right? All of these things correlate, or all these things go together, right? Right now, females are finna understand why you need a man of the Lord. You know, we're not saying this because we want to have a lot of women running around with us. No, because being real, a woman is a liability. A woman is bound to be in the way. Can't listen. You know, I was dealing with an Ephraimite. The bitch couldn't listen. You know, You can't tell them nothing, man. So it's like they're liability. They're liable to have you, you know, on the radar. All because they can't shut the fuck up. They can't take orders. You know. So yeah, you gonna understand why we said, hey, 7 women should cling onto one man, right? You gonna perfectly understand that. You gonna really understand that, bitch. You is not no prize pick, no number 1. No, you are your wife number 12 that I decided to take in. You know, other than that, you could be casted off and get great by these Edomites that want your ass, or the other 2/3, right, or the other heathens. You know, like I said, we're gonna understand what Isaiah 41 really talking about in that day, man. Right, and we're seeing the brewing of it. Right, and another thing, you know, I will say it once again. You know, Isaiah 41 is not something that, you know, a brother should be ready to be glorified about. Oh, is Isaiah 4 all the women finna come to me? Fuck these women, man. Fuck them. You know, fuck them. Worry about yourself. Right? Worry about being saved, right? Hey, you know, we already know certain sisters will be preserved for men of the Lord. Hey, call Allah, how about you? I shout for that. You know? But to have your mind solely on trying to just gather all of these women, just understand that, hey, someone could still be trying to plant those snares upon you, man. Or just because they inside your presence, you still gotta be circumspect, man. Right? This is not the time where you think you finna be at no Diddy party. No, I mean, not no Diddy party, but a Diddy video, rap video with the champagne popping. No, man. You know, I just want to clear that up. Excuse me. Let me get back to playing this. It's like I'm gonna go back into it. This lesson gonna be kind of long. I don't care. It don't even matter. But it's the thing about it is, you have these women that walks around flaunting their body. You know what I'm saying? Teasing men, finessing men from their looks and stuff like that. And you don't think these men are fed up, right? And I be seeing, you know, for the world, we used to see how, you know, being in the clubs and shit, how Keisha used to take advantage of these Edomites that be coming inside their clubs and stuff. You know, niggas spending rent, niggas spending their portion of the rent out for these little black bitches, man. You know, and like I said, hey, they tired of getting finessed, man. They fed up. So yeah, and they're just seeing how men are just being done wrong. Like it's worse out here, man. This shit didn't grow worse. You know, to the point like these women are fucked up spiritually, man, let alone physically. They're fucked up spiritually, and you can see it on them, man. And to the point, these men cannot take it no more, so they ready to, you know, get even. Really, they're trying to get even in the head, right? Yeah, from her saying that the bitch dumb. The bitch dumb as hell to think that, he said, we need to come together and to see how we're going to defend. I said, no, it's not going to work like that. The average man will beat the shit out of the average woman. The woman is defenseless compared to a man. You know, that is like, matter of fact, as a case in point, the former NBA player Jeff T got his own podcast, funny podcast, by the way. He stated, and no woman in the WNBA can beat a man in the NBA, which I totally agree, because the aggressiveness, the testosterone inside of a man is on a different level than a woman. You have women like Asia Wilson, you know what I'm saying? What's her name, like Juju Watkins? I know she's playing college, but it's just the point. Those women are good. Caitlin Clark, those women are good, on their level, right? They can't do shit. If you're talking about come to the league with the WNBA, hell, the G League, shit. Brother was saying, Jake was saying, shit, they can't even beat no college hooper, no NBA hoopers, man. But I thought, it was quite funny, but it goes to show you the comparison, right? You women won't be able to do nothing against a man, especially in a time of straight rage, man. The system has collapsed. You know, you can't come together and defend yourselves, man. That is like that one. It's a little sport, but they have like one man against two women inside the ring. This man don't have on no type of gear, but boxing gloves. I ain't mistaken. These women got head pads on, mouthpiece, and all of that, man. And this man's still beating the shit out of both of them. You know, they go to show you that these women, they especially the black women, man. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch get on my nerves. I just be seeing videos and just ill, man. That shit is annoying. I can't wait till the Lord start putting them motherfuckers to death. You know, just being real, because it's like, look how they move. Look at the conversation. Women just, everybody just hate women. We hate the fact how y'all fucking act, man. That's the point. We hate how y'all act. Don't nobody want no toxic ass shit around you. Period. I ain't gonna say daily, you know, sometime here and there. Nah. Nobody want that shit around them. Period, man. Right? And hey, that's why you have a lot of these men coming together, because they're fed up with it, man. You know, every woman just talking just reckless now. Nobody can't be around that, man. And like I say, you know, we got thicker skin. Us men of the Lord, we got thicker skin than the rest of these folks out here, man. So yes, we ignore it. We also, ignore it, and also just, you know, be distant from it, man. But the other folks, hey, they tired of it, man. Let me finish the rest of this clip, man. I'm gonna grab some more scriptures.
The men were from all over the world, different countries, 70,000. That's a lot of men in a one check body. It's nuts to me. And I don't understand why men hate women so bad. You come from women.
Correction. You come from us. Man holds the seed. And so like it is a dude that's recording this video, so he's kind of talked in the background of it as well. But yes, women come from men, right? The men holds the seed, right? That pussy is dead until man put life into it. That wound is dead until man put life into it. Right? And you women, you should be scared, man. It's the time of Jacob's trouble. This is the time that, hey, the Lord is really finna get down and show you the power that he is, man. Right? This whole world been moving around in that mirth spirit, thinking shit is not going to happen. You know, so yes, you should be scared, man. All right, let me grab some more scriptures. Excuse me. Matter of fact, I'll pop it off with the book of Isaiah 4:1. Since women hate that book so much, that's like hating your own salvation. The fuck? And that goes to show you, that's why a lot of women gotta be put down, man. You hate the next sister, man. But y'all claim y'all want a sisterhood, but y'all hate sisters, man. When it comes to that's your best friend, well, bring her on in. Let her be a benefit to the house, an asset to the house. But now y'all hate the bitch then. And you know, man, these women are fucking delusional and hypocrites, man. Right? Isaiah 4:1. I ain't call all y'all about my shots. 144, man. Right? It says, matter of fact, I gotta put it up inside the other translation as well. I'll do that now. Excuse me. I think it was the Good News translation. I can't remember which one it is, but I ain't gonna try to ramble around too long till I find it. Let me try one more. If you understand the context, you understand the context, right? I'm gonna read this out the contemporary English version of Isaiah 4:1. Matter of fact, I'll go back to the NLT. It says, "And that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, 'Let us all marry you,'" right? And we already understand, right? the act of marriage is through sex, right? And pretty much once you have that sex, you sealing that bond to where now that woman's up under that man, household. He's up under that man's, shield, So pretty much now you have when the Lord saves the man, you have a super high possibility that he's saving you as well, because what y'all connected, y'all one, right? So in that time of Jacob's trouble, right, women going to understand that, hey, they need a man, not just any man, right, but a man of the Lord, right? Excuse me. So like I said, they're gonna recognize that even though this man may have 3 wives with him, it's not about that. It's not about trying to be number one, right? Women gonna realize they're gonna want to be in that pick me spirit. They want to be a pick me because hell, like I said, us men, we're trying to be a pick me for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Because we're not trying to die. Period. So we're trying to do whatever it takes to what? Hey, get us get us on the chariot, man. Right? It says in that day, so few men will be left. Right? Because we know a lot of these men finna get hauled off to what? Concentration camps, hauled off to the wars, right? So who's gonna be left? Some of the ones that didn't get drafted and didn't get hauled off, and you got the elect roaming around, man. Right? And so, and the elect is gonna be way fewer than the ones that's still roaming around, right? So it says, in that day, so few men will be left that 7 women, right, a completion of number, will fight for each man, right? Each hopefully elect man. Let us all marry you. So like he's saying, let us all marry you. We'll provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as maids, right? Because we already know a man is, a elect man is a woman's ticket on that chariot, man. Right? So don't have no hedge. They don't have no covering they don't have no protection. These when these 70,000 men get to running around, right? They ain't gonna have no protection. And like a man had stated one time, he says men keep men in check, right? Just the presence of a man keep a man in check, because you got lunatics out here, man, that if a man wasn't around, they would try their luck and try to grab a female, man. On some weird shit, but that's just the reality that we're in, that these women don't think that is true. So in that time, right? In that time, hey, a lot of men won't be around like that. Men just won't be giving a damn at that point. They're going to just start going for what they know, man. And you women that don't have a man, you're going to be, you're going to be through. It says, only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as maids, right? Like I said, you just taking that man last name, man. That's the true, thing for marriage, right? You taking that man going inside her, right? But it goes to show you that, hey, women are wanting to, they're gonna be begging, they're gonna be doing whatever they can just for a man to take them in for salvation, Isaiah be hitting when it comes to talking about these women. So, like I said, you're going to bring out them same scriptures, man. Right? Because hearing this, matter of fact, I bring out the scripture in the book of Romans again, 13 and 11, right? This is speaking for not just men, it's speaking for women as well, us Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, right? It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, right? Because these women are so far in a deep sleep, they don't see this shit getting real, right? It's high time to wake out of sleep, right? Because this is not your rest. You have women thinking that shit is not going to get real, or if something happens, you got the police. No, man, it's finna get way worse than that, to where, hey, police won't be around. They're gonna be too busy worrying about their own family. It says, excuse me, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe, right? For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. That's why we're telling you it's all urgent for you women to what? Hey, come out of that rebellious spirit, that Jezebel spirit, man. Humble yourself. You know, because it's finna come to a time where, hey, you gonna need a man of the Lord. You seen how that girl was in that movie, The Book of Eli. Seeing how that man was just, she knew that man was different. Man was putting belt to ass on everybody inside the bar. Isaiah 32, matter of fact, start at verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, right? And a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, right? Because we in this time of the Lord building us, hopefully elect men up, you know, getting those impurities out of us, you know, having us fit, having us ready for the time of Jacob's trouble, right? Because we're finna have to take on a big role. You know, you're going to have other women coming to you for a covering, delivering, you know, you're delivering, you know, you're going to be help delivering. You're going to be that ticket for a lot of women, salvation, man. You know, it says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, right? And we already know that man, the Lord is speaking about is a hopefully elect man, or not just any man that just don't know nothing. Nah, he's talking about a hopeful elect man, the elect. It says, and from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Going to show you how valuable that man going to be, right? And that day, pretty much, you come across a man of the Lord, you came across a miracle. That's how bad it's going to be. That's what the Lord is painting us out to be, right? Lord willing, I'm a part of that remnant, right? And so that covert goes into the Hebrew word seither, right? Goes into what? Shelter, hiding place, a cover, right? A secret place, right? Because think about it is, hey, he says in the book of Jeremiah 30:7, right? In Jeremiah 30:7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? So therefore you have it. Hey, that he's talking about the elect. He's going to be in the mix of it, but he's going to be saved out of that hell, man. Right? So a woman that finds the elect, she's protected out of that hell that's coming forth. Right? And that's beautiful. Because it's like through all this hell, I got a covering. Right? And that's what a woman got to consider. Right? Now we come to that time period where women are going to have to understand that men are that valuable, man. They are worth it, man. You're going to understand the glow on these men. You know? Right? Us men. Lord willing, I'm a part of that remnant. Right? Console back in Isaiah 32. Shit, jump down. Right? Isaiah 32 verse 9. Right? And like I said, we keep blowing the same scriptures because it don't get no simpler than this. Right? That's why I say when these things start coming to pass, then that's how I know that prophet had been among them. You know, you're going to know that this man was telling you this whole time. Okay, his speech may have been different, right? Oh, well, but did you hear the message? You know? It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, right? Because a lot of them are at ease. They're not considering the time that we're in. You know, they thinking, hey, that 70,000 men on Telegram, they think that shit a joke. Now, that shit is dead serious. Right? It's dead serious, and these men are ready. The Lord said he created spirits for vengeance. He putting these spirits on these folks. Hey, that's just like how it was last night. Folks in New Orleans, you know. The Lord has created these spirits for vengeance, man. Hey, the Lord, he out there putting these spirits on these folks, man. So that's just like shit last night, right here in Atlanta, right down Metropolitan. And got shot at LaCora. Which, you gotta be a fool to go in there anyway. I only went there one time, and that was my first and last time going in there. You know, because niggas off the chain. But it's just the point. The Lord putting the spirit of vengeance out, man, and it's going crazy. Excuse me. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, right? Who's the Lord's voice, right? Hey, the servants, the prophets, man. We're giving out that wise correction, the reproof, the counsel, what you should be doing. Right, which really is humbling yourself, right? Humbling yourself and trying to find a hopefully elect men. You know, it says, "Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Right? We're seeing how we finna see the resume of the import strike, export, I think it's import strike. We finna see the resume of that, I think on the 15th. You know, shit finna start caving in, man, from the bottom. You know, he said, many days and years shall ye be troubled. Man, matter of fact, let's read that inside the NLT. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care. Whoo, Con. You will suddenly be, hey, look how the motherfucker was in the video. Now you scared. We've been telling y'all this, man. You know, and like it says, hey, like the Elder Gabar says, hey, you don't gotta ignore reality, but you can't escape the consequence from ignoring it. You know? That's why we tell y'all women, hey, beforehand, hey, rise up. Get out of that deep sleep. Find your men of the Lord, man. That's your ticket. You know, understand your order. Understand your lane. Right? Because we know, hey, society got to collapse. Right? And now it's going to be like Hunger Games out here. And women won't not be able to defend themselves how it would be like how a man could. Right? You will need a man of the Lord, right? Because that man of the Lord gonna make sure he eat. You know, hey, I will say this, you know, the Lord gonna, you know, for the women that don't have men at the time, you know, he gonna make sure you sustain to the point where you got to go find that man of the Lord. You know, that is your ticket. Verse 11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Scrip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, right? So the Lord gonna really just scrip you naked out here, man. You feel as if you can't be touched. The Lord gonna strip all your benefits away from you. Let's see what you can do now. You know, let's see if you can stand up in the days of adversity. You got 20 men, you know, around your door, around your house. Hell, 3 men, 1 man. Like I said, the average woman can't beat a man. So you got a man that's in full rage. You know, a woman gonna fold up, man. Right? That's why you say you should be trembling right now. You should be, same with how these niggas hopping inside these female DMs. It need to be you on the street corners, waiting for brothers to close out that camp, just to get edification, just to see a potential, just to find your hedge of protection, right? It's about humbling yourselves, man. You know, that's not pride. That's, you know, that's not pride. You know, you humbling yourself. You're trying to find your exit ticket, man. Right, and the man of the Lord is that ticket, right? Matter of fact, Isaiah 13, and I'm going to close with that. Isaiah 13, verse 2. Lord willing, you know, it's making sense to you sisters, man. Isaiah 13, verse 2. 12, Salakia. I'm going to read out the NLT. It says, I will make people scarcer than gold, more rare than a fine gold of Ophir. Right? Because when you look at something that goes scarce, that means you barely find it. Right? And that's what the Lord is sharpening us up to be. Some pure 144% gold, man. Rare as hell to find. You know, so if you find that in the time of trouble, hey, you know you found the ticket, and you're going to know it. The brother not moving the same way. He not scared. His heart rate on point. You know, he's not panicking. He just going, you know, with the punches. You know, he eating. He look healthy. He got some weight plumped up a little bit. You know, they're gonna know that they found gold, man. They're gonna know that, hey, that's their salvation right there. You may see him walking around with 5 more women behind him, right? And just to clear that up, in the book of Isaiah 4:1, it said 7 women shall take hold of one man, and that 7 was was to mean completion of number. You know, like I said, a man may have 3 women with him. He may have 17 women. You know, it's all about how much the Lord want to put on that one brother, right? But when you come across that man, I bet you want to be that additional number. You know, because you seen how the Lord is keeping this man stable. You know, it says back in the KJV, Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So you brothers, man, hey, keep grinding, man. You know, keep grinding. You know, we're going through the hell, right? Like I say, the affliction is worth the reward. You know, and that's the kingdom, man. You know, that's getting on that chariot, getting beamed up, getting that body swapped out from, you know, getting an immortal body, you know. So, hey, stay down, right? The Lord making you a righteous ruler, you know, and he making you real precious. So going through these trials and tribulations, and we're going to shine, brother. We're going to shine in Jacob's trouble. We're going to shine, right? Taking all the hell that we going through right now, right? It's going to be worth it when the time of Jacob's trouble went boom. Now we up and they down, you know. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, you know, uplifting, and to the point. I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom.
I'm convinced that the men of this world hate women. Like, how is there a group of 70,000 men on Telegram chatting and plotting on how to harm women, specifically through the R word? This is nuts and crazy. First of all, when do you get the time to even be sitting there chatting and plotting with men on how to harm women? Secondly, it's just like, this is very scary, and I think us women need a group. We need a group as well. A group on how to protect ourselves and exchange our ideas and our thoughts and our methods, because this is wild. The men were from all over the world, different countries, 70,000. 70,000. That's a lot of men just in one group chat plotting. It's nuts to me. And I don't understand why men hate women so bad.
I don't know if I'm gonna sit down and drink this.
You come from women.
Man, you better not sit down and drink
What is
that.
it in your mind? Like,
trying.
it's sick. It's sick. And it's scary. And I need all of my women to be protected.